Welcome to GoCast, another episode of GoCast. And I have my friends with me, Obi Nati, Joshua. Yeah, I'm from Afghanistan. It's also been introduced to me. Afghanistan. Then I have Holy Pio. Come in. What's up? Hey, that's why you're there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Welcome.
David. Precious. Welcome. So you agree that when Sonny did his first concert, you're in class?
Yes.
We're good.
Yeah. Yes.
So when Sonny did his first concert, you're in class 6?
Okay, the topic for our discussion.
No. When Sonny did his first concert, which class were you in?
In which his first concert?
2014.
So I've said it earlier that ask the people that got the media accreditation.
That's not an answer.
Who gave them the media accreditation?
That's not an answer to
No,
the
it's not an answer to the question.
I was at the event and
You
I was giving
You can assist and be at the event. That was fine. We didn't say what were you doing at the event.
When Jometto won his award in 2017,
yeah.
yes, he made a very profound statement that as children of God, we deserve. We get things that we don't even deserve. See me, look at me. See the people around me. I'm seated amongst big people. I'm answering the question.
Which class were you in? Which class were you in?
That's the question.
Okay, let's go.
I think I was. But what did you class for? I was down with.
Why? It's my need. It's your need.
I was down with my first degree.
About you. About this man.
I don't know.
It is the class for.
Which
I was down with my
class?
first degree.
First degree, we have masters. And they are
You are done with what?
I was down with my first degree then.
2014.
That said no camp Pentecost University.
How did they see me? Well, I don't see how they see you. Then they went back. Then they went scuba. Where you hold a tripod?
Over the years, consumption of music has changed. I remember in the early 90s, it was cassettes. And I remember those times when even Bolare was doing this Top City Jam. I have to buy an empty cassette and be recording. At Betiba, no my posse. Now, that's how I got music then. Then it moved to CD. And it moved to pen drive. Now it's a streaming. But conversations are going on. Let's see the comics is... there are people are still selling CDs by the road, so we should do CDs. Philip Abefi some time back said, still we should do CDs. No Bonkiti, I said, no, my CD. See, what is bringing the artist money? How are people consuming music? Let me start from daughter's manager. It's my son.
Yeah, he threw the bomb from.
Tell me, artist manager, I'm starting.
Prison manager.
It's all artist manager. It's all artist manager.
I don't know for free. Prison manager.
Prison manager.
No, I just want to know. So currently in the stream of the whole setup of income that daughters get. If an uncle food see or munyomfa. Do you still produce CDs, more pen drive, and now say streaming? How do people consume music?
Well, the digital stores. My name the entire. I think you're saying that no. Philip Abel if you say any CDs. Near born way.
Oh, sir. We say let's see the comment. Because you go for ton CDs no kwan.
No.
Go for ton pen drives no kwan. Inti ade na monye.
So if you drive some man for
no monto.
Oh, child. Now, pen drive, 1 terabyte price. It's like, on say, okay, so let me start.
I don't know do on my time. I remember say
back in the days when Olympia was managing
Daughters,
now, only the traffic one.
Wait,
me try no. Me say, yeah.
I guess before.
I guess before the because says we don't call you better there. Me say I guess you call you better wedding. And I a wedding,
Yeah.
be a wedding what time I said then and our reception here can Pisky. So now me I can say them my wife we dey kai side. So we say we they go change now, we go. So I can say we should go to his new place at Aboko Beach. So we're going. Then we saw some guy. He was selling CD around the airport. I was using my Ford then. Oh, but now, me pakesi. Oh, I can see. Me was fool. Charlie, the guy give me the song from Crazy Love. God this working. Whatever. Even blessed. Satan not blessed. I really in
Correct
change.
discography.
Same thing as your traffic lights.
I can see the guy. Joe Metal 2 weeks ago. Pen drive. Now, we're going to have the discussion on your show time.
2025.
2025.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. It's in my car still. 2 weeks ago. And I'm saying, oh, gospel on you. Oh, you want Joe Metal collection? Full Joe Metal pen drive.
Yeah.
50 Ghana, the man is 70 songs. Joe was 75 songs. 5 songs pending is so grateful in Kwan. The last 5.
No, but you see,
And then
you see, this is a topic that we should talk about. Who regulates this piracy of music?
And that's what I'm coming there.
regulates it?
That's what I'm coming there. So first of all, how people go to because when I ask the guy, hold on.
Because you see,
when I ask the guy,
it's something that needs to be controlled.
no, I'm coming because when I ask the guy, or say in a day, he sells 35 pieces of that pen drive, and he sells 15 pieces of CDs.
Wow.
You understand? That means that people go there and go and buy.
Wow. You see,
That's what I want to ask. So right now, listen, do streaming? Do you get money?
yeah, but also,
Ghana,
it's better than
like
the pen drive.
the demographics, Ghana for 80.
Yeah, Ghana for.
Oh, really?
Probably because the brand I'm
Yeah.
managing, Ghana for
Domestic,
for the
yeah,
past 30 years. In Tabia. But pen drive there, let's say be a trot taxi drivers and Hollywood. Because our last concert, I remember I had an argument with the woman. They're like, "Yemfa bingu pen drive so na yento," and I was like, "Who's going to buy pen drive? Come to a show, buy a pen drive, having your songs. Let them go and stream." You see, but Oka guy in the end, then I just remembered I was looking for One Daughter song. It's on their first album.
Ugonyawo.
Lukonya Medina was setting up laptops
Yeah,
in the middle and was setting up.
Yeah.
And two the phone man I know are plugins. I was boss who paid there. And you
I
now
know they took some out.
what they to someone. And that's why I got the song.
Wow.
You should share baby in your song.
But you see, that doesn't justify what
No,
they are
but
doing.
you see,
I'm not justifying.
listen, hold on.
That doesn't
There
justify
means
what
that
they are
there
doing.
is
There should
an
be
audience being rich here.
Exactly.
And
And the guy moves from the house to Medina Market every day. If he's not making anything, he wouldn't be there.
Thank you.
You understand? So it means we are not reaching a set. Because how many, even the young guys, there are a lot of people they are still borrowing Netflix accounts, iTunes account. Oh, I'm on this person's. So many people are still not used to.
Foundation on Spotify.
Exactly. And see, there's definitely a group of people who are not streaming. And those people, they were always comfortable being in their car and slotting maybe a pen drive. And see, I don't think we should discard that whole pen drive conversation, CD conversation.
But more my pen drive. Daughters have been done pen drive.
Who best of daughters?
Best of daughters.
Who got that best? Who best?
Yes, best. Best.
You understand?
Yeah. So I think that this conversation critically falls under a very academic status because
Academic.
yes, because if we say we want to talk about the street conversation, obviously some people will be at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
But if you want to do a research, because that's what my research is on, the contemporary channels for promoting music in Ghana. If you look at the other side of the table, you're going to suffer a lot of people. He mentioned one, the channels or the mediums or the avenues for listening to music Number one in Ghana is the car transportation area. Everybody has a radio that has a CD slot in there or a pen drive port in there.
But right now, CD, the current cars don't have CD slots.
Some of the current cars.
Most all.
No.
Cars produced after 2020 don't have CD slots.
After 2020.
Don't have CD slots.
Oh, there are cars. I've seen some of these Highlanders that have CD slots.
No, it was not a 2020 car.
So it was when?
2019, 2018, 2017.
I think that they are
It's not because it's
right now the
2020,
cars,
but it was produced earlier.
they are not appreciating the CDs anymore. So I mean, it's
So they have pen drive slots.
exactly.
That slots fine.
Yes.
Aux,
So
at
yes.
least.
So once they have pen drive slots, it means that that's the market for pen drive.
Yeah.
Good.
So if since 2020, we're using your data since 2020 to 2025, calculate the number of cars that have been produced that are being disadvantaged because artists think that people should always use Wi-Fi or use broadband or use a certain kind of data preference to stream their music while driving. Knowing that here in Ghana, we have areas that have challenges with network compared to the pen drive. I look for that hybrid conversation where there is a need for these areas to be explored again. Because I can tell you that there are homes that still have these CD players in there. There are homes that still have CD players. There are homes that have this Bluetooth machines and what have you, these speakers, that still have the pen drive slot there.
Yeah.
So if the machines are being produced with this, why do we rule it out? Completely because we want to stream. Streaming is fantastic. It's good. I think the research I did just tells us that we are ready for streaming.
As a country.
As a country. Because the interest, the appetite for streaming is there. The monetization is also making it another avenue for people to venture. But the question is that, are we now going to separate a certain group who are not tech savvy to stream music?
Yeah.
So if you go to Global Revival, Global Revival, the church. If you go in there, the question is now if the youth percentage there is 60%, then the 40%, maybe children 30%, that 10% that can buy pen drive or CD, we've taken them out of the music.
And that's what's happening. Looking at daughters, looking at better.
Exactly. So the issue is that if we don't take care, we have just made some people aware that we have taken them out of the consumption of good music.
But then, Obi, how do you protect? Because the moment you open
the protection will come there. They will come to the protection.
Okay.
Let's see how people are consuming now. Obi,
yes. So I have always believed that as much as we are in and we are ready for the digital platforms, which is the issue now, and that's where everybody should be looking at, investing into it and making sure that you are rising on your algorithms and then your data analytics and making sure that everything is going well for you. Let's be mindful of the fact that it is a transition from where we are coming from. We cannot leave a certain group behind and just say because we have the numbers online, we should just move online. As much as we can create that online euphoria, let's find some percentage of those who have access to the pen drive and who have CDs to also use them. Because I can tell you, not everybody is buying car which is 2020.
That's true.
People are still buying 2014, 2015,
That's
2016, 2017 cars that still have the CDs and what have you. We're moving. We need more of education and awareness, but let's not clear them out. That would be my position on this one.
Great. Precious.
Me? So I think Obi has actually mentioned a lot of vital points, and I believe that the transition bit he mentioned is very key, especially because we didn't start our music scene with streaming. The entire music scene or whatever we are seeing now actually started from the cassettes, blah, blah, blah. They went into the CDs, into pen drives, then now we are streaming. But I think that in between streaming and the hard copy, I mean the pen drive and the CDs, there's a point called download.
Yeah.
Yes.
the Ghana motion sentence.
Good.
I was coming to them. I was trying to add that to the piracy topic, but you go ahead.
The downloads is a point that lots of us are missing, especially because, okay, I don't want to do pen drive. I don't want to do CDs. I don't have the means of streaming. How do I get the songs? So now there should be a way that I can actually download the songs and to be on my phone, on my device. So why don't we devise a strategy where we can actually sell our songs through downloads directly on your phone? I don't have the pen drive. Probably I don't have a car where I can slot in the pen drive. I don't have a CD player or whatever. Also, I'm not able to stream. How do I get the songs? Last, all I have to do is still to go to the street people and go and probably buy a MP3 or Walkman or whatever. So I think rather than making a third person make money from downloading a song and sharing it to people for free, why won't there be a mechanism where the artist himself would be, you'll be able to pay 1 Ghana cedi and download a song?
But don't you think that maybe this will go to David? Don't you think that maybe that aspect, the control will be less? That's why people don't want to go there, because immediately I say, okay, go and download a better website. I've opened up for Ghana Motion everybody that okay, you can download.
No. So that is where the regulations will come in. I don't want to hear my song on Ghana Motion. When my song is on Ghana Motion,
I don't think anybody ever said you want to hear a song there, but they do it anyway.
No, it's because there are no regulations. Right under, I remember on your show, Obi Gospel Parliament, Dr. Kosien has mentioned that right under Copyright Office, right under the traffic light, under Copyright Office, they are selling pen drives.
Yeah.
It means the regulations are not working, or there are no systems to check it. But if there is a system to check and enforce, then we can have your songs on your website where you can download, and it will be on my phone forever. But I have paid for it. After I have paid for it, if my song appears on Ghana Motion, it is now that we can do maybe online audits of, okay, you enter your song into a platform. Okay, it's on Ghana Motion, it's on AAE.com. Then you query them, or they have to pull it down. That's where the structures are working. But if the copyright people are not doing what they have to do, we'll go back and forth with these conversations. So I believe that the download spot is a spot that we've not...
that's the easiest part we don't look at.
Yes, exactly. I think we've not looked at it that way.
Okay.
Sorry, just to ask Precious. So what's the format of the download? Would it be an app?
Good.
Would it be
It
direct?
can be their website.
So it could be like the
You can do with skfimpon.com.
or they can... Or they can generate like a link, just a link. Okay, so I have a song out.
Just like the
You
Ghana
can
Motion
stream
they
it.
put.
Yes, you can stream it on
On the
YouTube.
website, yeah.
It is on my website for download for maybe 1
But it has to be in a format where if I download, I can share with you. That is where the tech.
No. So you see, before I contribute, I want to ask that Ghana Motion, are they permitted?
They're not permitted.
They just
But
none of them.
None of those websites are permitted.
So because I was just about saying that. I was just about to say that, one of the control measures they are putting in is that the moment you are playing a song downloaded from Ghana Motion, it gives you a small teaser. GhanaMotion.com.
Yeah.
You understand?
It is not a control measure. It is a
You
promotion.
understand?
It's a promotion for them.
Promotion for
It's a promotion for them. That's why I wanted to ask that before my contribution. I want to know whether it is being allowed, that like the artists allow them to put it there.
So-
If it's not, then it's a
because
different
we
conversation.
fight about it.
It's a different
I
conversation
feel-
altogether. Because if their teaser comes before their song, I feel it's part of, because these things, it's hard to control. Because I can easily send a song to you, which I have downloaded. I paid for it. But then you requested for it. I send it to you. How would you also pay for it?
But at least there's a payment somewhere.
Exactly.
is-
But you see, as
So then
part of the
Ghana
control,
Motion can
going
also
to the
pay.
artist.
So Ghana Motion can also pay, put it on his website.
No, in this copyright.
Or it can be on Ghana Motion, then you give me a percentage.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The reason why this topic is very difficult, especially with artists confronting Ghana Motion, is that at a point where we were migrating to this digital thing, everybody was dependent on Ghana Motion for their songs. So the circular, I don't know for gospel, but it got to a point where when you
And
do a
yeah,
song,
I understand. And it's
you
not
need
there.
to go give it to Ghana Music
Yeah.
for
Exactly.
them to blow for you. Now you say you are on digital platform, so you want to what?
No, no,
Restrict
no,
them?
no. So now you, the artist, is creating that platform to have it downloaded. And mind you, with the thing that you are saying that when they also pay for it, you know,
Yeah.
then it means they can share. All these copyright laws have fair third-party use.
Okay.
I won't buy a car from you and say that because I've actually bought a car from you, you can also use the car. That is different from
Yeah.
the entire music and a creative thing.
Yeah.
If I purchase a movie from you, it doesn't mean I can go and show it at
Yeah.
the cinema
I
and make money.
understand.
No,
I
it
understand.
doesn't work
Okay,
like that.
great.
That is the third party.
Great.
It doesn't work like that.
All right, David.
So I think that with this download, it's and how to get money, how to get revenue from all these things. The last time I was checking, I realized that when you publish, the publishing, how do you call it? The authority they have in certain jurisdictions, unfortunately, does not cover here. Does not cover Ghana.
Yeah,
It comes all the way to South Africa.
yeah.
It doesn't even
Which is an international publishing.
Yes. It doesn't even cover Nigeria.
Wow.
Yes. However,
So they depend on Gamro
yes. So
to fetch them information.
I remember one time Auntie Dinah mentioned it during the Chapter House. One of
The music seminars.
Auntie Dinah mentioned it. And she said she actually has a company that does it for Ghana and Nigeria and some few African countries. Yeah. So maybe if we can follow these ones, because ideally Ghana is supposed to be doing this for us. If
And the
systems-
copyright office.
Yes, and the copyright office. If the system is actually working, because all these royalties they are paying to artists, as and when and all that, some of these income is supposed to be in this. And generally, from our view, yes, we are moving into the digital age, but we still have traditional people who need pendrives. The pendrives and CDs. The last time I tried producing CDs, the guy who normally does it told me I stopped. Because there was basically no profit.
No profit, yeah.
And it's difficult even getting the materials to buy. So he has
Like empty CDs and all of
yes,
that.
empty CDs and all of that. He has stopped. He used to order them from China. He said now China is no more willing to do it because the freight cost and all that. It's even more than you,
The profit.
the profits. And someone will not understand that you have increased your price. They'll say, oh, because now we are the digital age, why don't you rather reduce the price so that we can rather do more of that? So they have stopped. I don't know, currently, I don't know any vendor in town who is duplicating CDs.
As well as the private people on the street getting the empty CDs.
I can
No,
get
as in,
one.
as in
You can get it.
commercial,
I
And
bet
Bebule
you.
Olibo.
If I'll get your reference. So there are people that have CD duplicators,
Yes.
like in their rooms.
Yeah,
that-
but he's saying that even the empty CD.
Oh, we'll
How
get
to get the empty CD? Okay, let's move.
Okay, so thank you very much. I think with respect to submissions of Precious,
Don't mention it.
I believe that we have to watch the downloading side because as it stands now, buying CDs or drives. Now our artists are now releasing singles. Right? So let's say in a year they release about 3 singles. So every single you buy a pen drive? No, you cannot do that. And the albums are not coming. And the CDs too, you cannot buy a CD for every single. If I don't where are you
You are going by that artist what he says singles, nego CDs.
So it's very true because this year a lot of artists have released songs and they are all singles.
But that doesn't mean that's what our skills.
No. The point is, so now let's say this year Better Ever has released 2 songs this year. So after every release, there's a CD out there. In make a CD actually